Alright, hello there. I am Puppo1 and this is AOS Virtual Caresser 2, and this video I'm basically doing is because it would be a good teaching moment because it has to do with pay-per-view number 7. This is the KO Division's title match between the Savage Rage and Midas Punch. The Savage Rage is the champion and Midas Punch is the #1 contender. So rank 1 versus rank 2 and stuff like that at pay-per-view 7. Basically, parts 1 and 2, the first 2 title matches have already happened. But I then, made a way to improve Midas Punch because he won the first match and then he got destroyed in the second match. So I wanted to improve him to try to make him better and stuff like that. And basically, long story short, I'm just going to be skimming through it real quick, the 2 videos, because they're both pretty long. 46 minutes, another one's like an hour or something. So I want to put all this into one thing. So this is basically what it is. And I had him testing him out against other characters and stuff like that. He was doing well. But the thing is, where is it? 8. See, I had made 4 of him. I think at one point I had 5 of them. But yeah, those are the characters that are Midas Punch. And I was trying to figure out which one I should use, and that's why I currently, if you watch any of my other videos, been talking about how I have Midas Punch and the Legend Myth, because I end up having 2 of them be really, really good, and I was like, man, I don't want to get rid of one over the other, so I just kept them both and stuff like that. And that's why Midas Punch, his outfit changed. He went from having black and gold to now white and gold. And then the Legend Myth, his colors are, I guess that's platinum or silver and gold. I mean silver and black, or whatever like that. Because Midas Punch is the gold and white and stuff like that. So that's what ended up happening. Because you're gonna see the Legend Myth and show 8A, which has already been recorded, because as I told y'all before in previous videos, we're on show 8C right now. So I want to make this, come out because I'm going to put out probably this video after the pay-per-view is over with or whatever like that. But I was going to put it out right now before I put out the final part for the KO Division's title match and stuff like that. But I may put out this afterwards and everything like that, because this video is just more so of a teaching moment, and it has not just something to do with the KO division, but all the divisions, because I just started, because I had to take a break because the phone I got before, when my previous phones, that screen had went out, but that screen was going out just because it was a shitty stylo phone from LG and shit like that, so that phone was going out for those reasons, stuff like that. So that's, and I have all my characters saved, so I had to remake all my characters. So that's why I've been putting out stuff for other gaming content. Then I got my new phone, but I was still recreating all my characters and stuff like that. But all that is done and over with, all that's done and over with, because I have it now where, as I said before, we got something for all the characters. So everybody has their AI settings, everybody has their movesets, which are videos, and their ring attires are also videos and stuff like that. So everybody's taken care of now. Let me hurry up and press this. Yeah, so all that's taken care of and stuff like that. So I ain't gotta worry about none of those things. So basically, I was testing out the character, whatever like that. and stuff like that. So that's why you see him right there. Those are his current colors that you see right there. And then we had him go against other ones that was exactly like him and stuff. So we had them go against each other and stuff like that. I forget what happened. So he won right here. Oh, so this is an old video anyway. Okay, this is an old video and an old video. Okay, so that's what this clip is right here. This is me already talking about it. It won't take too long. So they all end up facing off with each other and stuff like that. And I was making the names and stuff like that, change up the moveset and whatnot. Try to figure out which one and what to be with the character's moveset or whatnot. That's all that just explaining. So yeah, I could definitely take that off. It's just a bunch of me rambling on and on about stuff. I think this one goes into the same thing. Yeah, this goes into the same thing. And like me testing them out against every character who's ranked in the KO division at the moment. And seeing how well he does against them, because he had already beat them handedly. So I was trying to see if he could still do that. And you see right here, Karate Master basically is destroying him and stuff like that. And then right here, these are the two final, you know, what's the name, Midas Punch characters or forms that I think I should use and stuff like that. It came down to these two, and they went at it and stuff like that. And let's see what round this was. Just going back a little just to see what round we were on. That was round 3, and he got knocked down. See, the blue side is, no, not the blue. Yeah, the blue side is winning, which is player. No, that's the, my bad. So the blue side has 12, has only 3 knockdowns, where the red side has 7. Yeah, because that's how it goes. They put the other person's stuff over their stuff and whatnot. Yeah, so let me get done with this round real quick. Yeah, that's how it goes. Because this is the red corner, and that's the blue corner. So the red corner has 9 knockdowns, and the blue corner only has 3. Yeah, I think I put it on 5 rounds and stuff like that. See, one's whooping the other pretty handedly and stuff like that. So that's why you see New Midas Punch has white and gold now. And stuff like that. He just whooping them. This is the final round. Still whooping him. Got the final knockout right here. You can see it. So I'm talking about Karate Master. Oh, my bad, damn it. The black and gold the black and gold, my bad, damn it. Black and gold Midas Punch won the match, whatnot. So I decided, I don't know why, I just decided to put him with different what's the name. And this is the thing, this was the problem. I used to always test out characters characters who I was going to put in the KO division qualifiers or who were ranked against the Savage Rage, just because the character was unbeatable for so freaking long. He really had no real challenges and stuff like that. My Punch part 1 mopped the floor with him, and then he in turn, after I fixed and critiqued some stuff on the Savage Rage, mopped the floor with him in return. So right now they're 1-1. But my whole thing was I shouldn't have been doing this in the first place. You know, using the characters in this way to like test each other's out, because like, you know, once one is getting handily beat up, I gotta be like, oh man, I gotta change up this character, because now I made him good enough to beat him, And the thing is, like, I'm just going back and forth between all the characters now, making each other be able to beat each other better by, whatever weakness they had against the other, I'm neutralizing it like if it was a fighting game. Because, in a fighting game, you want people, you want everybody to be on equal footing, but, like, like this character is going to be better than that character because of certain aspects, and then that one's going to be better than this one and stuff like that. So that's how I was treating it at first. It wasn't until I couldn't really play the game or whatever like that for a while that I realized that I shouldn't use my crafts to test out or improve my other crafts, because that is not going to ever end well, because I can improve both of their move sets, which means whatever changes I made are going to be neutralized once they face off again and stuff like that, because I'm always neutralize whatever new changes I made and improve upon each of them when making them face off with each other. So that's why instead I have it now where if I'm going to improve on them, it's going to be them against Semi-Shield for the KO division, against Vulcan for the grappling, Mass and D, because that's the only thing you could make them face off with. And for PW, Scott Thornton. For MMA is Kiyoshi. And for the Absolute is Shiro. Just because these are not necessarily the best characters from all these divisions, these are just the ones that are the standard for all these divisions. Scott Thornton has been going back and forth with CAWS for a long time for the PW championship, and Kiyoshi, even though he's not ranked as, even though he's not the champion right now, and he is still ranked, yeah, because he's in the qualifier for Show HC. I could say that. I already said he was the champion. Yeah, I think he's the 5th spot right now, or he could be number 4 break. I forget, but I'm not gonna check because that's what I got to record. I got to record that right now. Yeah, and then you got Shiro, who's also currently not the champion right now in the Absolute division. He is, but they the inaugural champions and stuff like that, or they were the standard for a long ass time. And like Kiyoshi, it changed with him all because people will be going against him in title matches, and they will get like a good couple of knockdowns. I'm talking about my craft characters as well as the other characters. When people will challenge him, they'll get like a couple of knockdowns or so, and I'll be like, man, it's never gonna give a 10 count. And I was like, man, even when I put it on quick match, there was no 10 count. Where I just put I put it on no time limit, and I put quick match, and I put knockdowns, and no 10 count came. And people were getting knocked down like 5, 6, 7, 8 times. I was like, what the hell is going on? So that's why I changed it from just being like knockdowns are free to now the KOs or knockdowns or whatever, you need 5 of them to win the fight. And the thing is, I thought about qualifier stuff like that. Well, in a qualifier, in the 5th spot chance qualifiers or whatever like that, if you get knockdowns and your opponent is not capable of getting knockdowns, then they got to submit you, because you're going to win by knockdowns or by submission. You only get points for knockdowns. You don't get points for takedowns and submissions and stuff like that. So that worked with that, and they work with because it's only 5 minutes, and then 5th spot chance is only 10 minutes. So you need to get at least a couple of knockdowns, if not all 5 knockdowns, or just enough, and not get submitted by the opponent. Just have more knockdowns than your opponent, and you freaking win in the 5 or 10 minutes, depending on you doing qualifier or 5th spot chance. And then we get to the ranking match. Now it's 15 minutes, but it's still the same thing. Then you get to title match. Title match is the difficult one, because there's never been a time ever in the history, even now where I changed the rule, where the fight has gone the distance in a title match. There's never been a 5th round in the MMA division's title match history. That division has never seen a 5th round in the title match. So now you got to get 5 knockdowns before you get submitted, or you got to submit your opponent before they submit you. You know, you either got to get the 5 knockdowns or the submission, because guess what? Near one you is going to 5 the distance. Never going to go the distance. And the only way I think the MMA division can ever go the distance between two characters is if they're not good at submissions or knockdowns. If they don't got good submissions or knockdowns, which I doubt I will put in character in there who doesn't have that now, you know, then there's a good chance they won't win that. But other than that, a lot of characters, they got a finisher that does KO move, or they got plenty of KO moves in their arsenal, and they may go into here or the KO division, or they got plenty of submissions and they could go into here or the grappling division. And all characters are allowed. All characters I use in the absolute division, because you win by KO, submission, pinfall, inside the ring or outside the ring, because there's false count anywhere. So that's how every character has been improved. And like the same thing I did with Midas Punch, I started to do with what's his name? The Savage Rage, because Savage Rage, he what had happened? Because yeah, I did with him first, because he lost, because he was the champion and he lost to Midas Punch in match 1. So that's how I got the Soulless character. Then I freaking or did I make the Soulless character afterwards? I think I made him after the 2 types of Midas Punch. But anyway, I just kept on going back and forth and making a bunch of different versions of the character, because the only thing that was different about them was the AI says. This one has this type of AI says, that one had that type of AI says, and it was just stupid, you know. Make it 5 and 6 of the same character just to test out the AI says, just to see if there should be used and this, that, and the other. And it was just a bunch of nonsense, you know. And I can't really be doing that no more anyway, because whenever you save a moveset or save a character settings and stuff like that, it changes on not just that slot, but it changes for all the characters and stuff like that. So I can't really be crafting the characters like that, because then I gotta go back and resave everybody from that slot again in order to like utilize them again properly and stuff like that. So that's why you'll eventually see I did the whole thing with this, because that was just becoming a problem for me. Yeah. So that's why we now use this, because it makes no sense for me to have my characters tested against each other, because the one that loses, or the one that helped the other one to become better and stuff like that, now I gotta make his stuff better, because now he's at a disadvantage versus the person I was just testing him out against. You know, so I gotta keep on making them go against each other to put them back on even field, and that's never gonna really happen. So instead, nobody's being tested out against nobody, and I did that all over again with all 48 characters now, and I'm only using these now. So that's the whole point of that. So that's why this was happening. But this was after everything happened with Pay-Per-View 7, Show 8A, Show 8B, and I'm currently on Show 8C in the MMA Fistball Chance, you know, league or whatever like that. So yeah, all that has already been done and been through, and this, that, and the other, and like yeah, it was just because I haven't been able to get back to Show 8C that all this is even being talked about now anyway, because it was just something random. Because I was trying to recreate all the characters again, because I kept on having to switch phones and everything and put the characters on the phone again, and because for some reason the this emulator, when you do the smart switch, sometimes it doesn't translate everything over there, you know, with the slots and everything. Mostly it's because I don't trust it to do that, so I always make sure I got everything set up already, and then just in case it doesn't work, I already got the game downloaded, and like that kind of is a dumb move on my part, because it's so much I gotta go through. And now I lost everything for Custom Robo, the original game, because I had just beat that game like sometime earlier this year, probably like in, I want to say April, but it could have been at the start of May. But it probably was by the end of April or the start of May or something like that. But now I'm not even playing Custom Robo, the original game, because first of all, I don't really like it as much as Custom Robo V2. Custom Robo V2, you have a lot more parts, a lot more robos, and now I can pick whichever robo I want to use. In the original Custom Robo, you only got to pick the main character robo, and but you got to choose what type of weapons and stuff you got. That's all great, but I like the new one because new one, they got all sorts of styles of robos you could use for your matches and stuff like that, and it's just a better feel for me. So I'm not gonna try to do all that all over again with Custom Robo because I want to what was it that I was trying to do? There's a I could go on here. Yeah, I'm gonna go on here anyway because on Custom Robo, the first game, there's something over here called arcade mode, and you can't access arcade mode until you like beat certain parts of the freaking main story and shit like that. So I was like, fuck that, I'm not gonna go through that again. That took a while. It's easy to do, but it takes a while. So like, it's the stage and the arcade stuff like that. So you got four of them. Has four menu options and stuff like that. You got clear stage, which is this is the main single player arcade. You can do the free mode, free battle, which you can set up any type of battle here. This is the verse battle, which means two players are playing in the rankings. This is checking for your high scores, blah blah blah, and all that other stuff. I wish it had a similar mode. If I could do the computer versus computer and just set up the freaking robos and have them face off, because like I would have it like set up where like and like basically this game basically like when you use the guns and stuff like that, the guns automatically are lock on targeting, and so are the bombs slash launcher missile things. But those you can set to go in what direction you want to. You don't have those are not necessarily lock on, and you can set how far you want to go or how close up you want to go with certain ones, especially the ones that are more so like a grenade launcher than the regular bomb and stuff like that or missile. So that's always cool to have and stuff like that. And like what I was gonna do, cause like if we go out of this, cause like there's 5 different ones. So I was gonna load me playing beginner, common, expert, master, and legend. So that's what I was gonna have 5 videos of stuff like that. Cause there's 10 battles. You know, and I was gonna do basically 50 battles because I was gonna do beginner, that and the other one. But like that ship has sailed, you know. Yeah, that was just gonna be too much to go through to try to make that happen. And oh, this is the info. Where is the exact info I'm looking for? Because there's something on here that talks about that. I think I just said. Is it up here? It might be up here in this stuff. So. Nah, this ain't it. No, these are about controls. Oh yeah, this is training mode. This allows the player to test their skills in new robo against a customized computer character and stuff like that. Yeah, so right here there are 2 features unique to training mode in the robot customization mode, and both new options appear at the bottom of the screen near the opponent robot. The first one is difficulty setting, where the player can set the difficulty of the opponent or choose to have the second player controlled. Second player controlled the robot. So you could choose it for the computer or have somebody else who you're playing against control of the robot. Same as versus. Second one is the fighting style. You can choose to have the robot play primary ground game, a flying game, or a evasive long range game. So basically, do you want the robo to always like use like ground, use all its attacks from the ground with the gun and the bomb and the backpack bombs, or you want it to be more so like, you know, uses jetpacks if it's like a, because like there's all sorts of styles. Like you got some robos that can stay in the air for long periods of time. You got other ones that can move around and run real fast, so like they're evasive on the ground and stuff like that. And you got the other ones that are just, you know, they can play any range they want to, but they're more evasive because like if it's safer for them to stay on the outside, they can keep on the outside and never be really caught or put in a corner and stuff like that. So like I like that, but like I want to do that for two robos instead of like me controlling one and facing off with one that does the other thing. But it kind of, the AI is kind of not even that difficult even when you do it like this. I have to set up a robo that's pretty bad in order for that to work out like that and stuff like that. But it still was a good mode. I wish they had one where you can make the robos face off with each other and just watch. You know, I always like simulation mode in games and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what that is all about. Yeah, so that's pretty much what this is and stuff like that, this video. So I think it's in part 3. Yeah, I want to say it's probably in part 3, because this one for the most part, these two videos for the most part were talking about Midas Punch and stuff like that. So or I can see if I go like a little bit further down. Yeah, it has to be in part. It has to be in the other video for this, because if you think about it, the first match had to be won by Midas Punch because he's the #1 contender. The only way to do a best 2 out of 3 is with the champion losing. Because if the champion wins, we don't do best 2 out of 3. Champion just has another title reign. Only way a champion faces off with somebody unimagining the best 2 out of 3 is if it's the fight for gold champion. Yeah. So that's what's going on. So yeah, that's what happened. I created the Solus Grim, well, the Grim Solus after part 3 or whatever. So it was during part 3 video. So spoiler alert, the Savage Rays lost in that video. Yeah. Sad but true. But anyway, we're gonna talk just a little bit more about some other stuff, but I want to get in some gameplay for some cool games that I be playing all the time and stuff like that, since we're on here and stuff like that. I said I was gonna part this with some gameplay from other games, so let's see, where is it? There we go. Oh, I gotta go back on it. Okay. That's no problem. Go to install. Scroll down. It's called Slapstick Fighter, and it's a pretty good game. It's a stickman ragdoll fighting game, and like I got some new games and like knife throw holder, and new arena and stuff like that. So there's some more stuff that's added to this game. It's pretty fun to play. So basically you got to knock out the opponent. You can break the opponent's arms, but basically you got to knock him out by hitting him in the head. You got to touch him in a certain way. I'll show you like the basics real quick by going to the first ever thing, because the first ever match will tell you that. Hopefully I got Going to play the newest stage for each of the characters. So that's all we're gonna do. Let's play level 41 for each of them, which is the Watchtower. I never used the new characters or stuff like that, so this is gonna be something. But I still play this game, you know. I still be playing this game. What I play on this game now is the what's the mode called? I think the free mode or something like that, where you could just play however, play with two players, or you play against a computer, but you both get, it's always a mirror match. Basically, what I want to do is I gotta win before they can get 2 wins on me. Oh crap! Damn it! They got 2 already. Oh, fuck. This watch house thing is small as hell. Fuck. Alright, let me just keep on throwing. There we go. I gotta freaking bring punishment to them. Headbutt. There we go. How do I pick up the second knife? I can't let them win again. Oh, come on, dude. I'm probably going to start. Damn, I gotta come back and do this. There we go. Boom. Shit. There we go. I won. I gotta start using headbutts more, because headbutts get you in close range. Good. Stuff like that. Let's go back out. Oh crap. You see how they do the mini boss? See that shit in the background, dude? That's some bull. That's some bull. Just because I got a flying punch. Just because I got a Superman punch. If I move backwards, it's gonna hurt me more. And they only gave me one. I just have to make sure I was going to be able to hit him. So if I stand perfectly still, they'll... There we go. No wonder he got that behind him, because chances are he's going to win. Go. He don't get a headbutt. Oh wait, he does have a headbutt. There we go. Oh, because I can't do the step backwards, because that thing right there is just gonna go straight into my back. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I did way better with him. It's gonna be hard to try to get that freaking star for the other character. They're supposed to be, they added a bat now, so good for that. Let's go. If we don't get to use the bat, I'm gonna go into versus mode. That's what it's called, versus. Yeah, that's what that's called. Alright, so let's go into this. Damn.
Good things, good things, good things. Tonight we go all night long. We party like Post Malone. Don't tell me to go.
That you could always just, you could just put your phone on airplane mode and then you don't have to worry about the ads every 5 seconds. But people don't want to do that. Protect me against them throwing the freaking knives and stuff. And I can't really walk over his there we go. I can't really walk over it. So you can walk over your teammates and stuff like that. Damn. I couldn't really do nothing right there. I couldn't really do nothing because I don't got a headbutt. And damn. Oh, now they're starting to piss me off. Oh shit! I may not even win this. Damn, they're getting better. Oh my god. Oh. Damn it. Because if somebody splits, you're supposed to just throw a regular punch at them. No, I'm not going to lose. Not going to lose to y'all. Fuck. Come on. What the fuck is wrong with his arm? Come on, let me step up. Oh, son of a bitch! I should have kept my distance until he took the knife. What? I think I could do a redo. I'm gonna just do a redo right quick. Damn it. I got too close to him and forgot to do a split. Because they telegraph when they're gonna throw for you to have time to do a split. That's for me and for the AI. But we know alright, at least two of them. No, I can't let him keep on pushing me. Damn it, because he can push me into the next level. He can get pushed into the next level. Oh, fuck, I was already in the motion of punching. There you go. Fuck. I'm wearing my injuries from before. There we go. No, fuck that. Windmill punch him. Oh my god, damn it. Oh, I can't do shit about that, dude. It's gonna eventually just... Fuck. Oh my goodness, I took out one that he came over the top. Son of a... Alright, cool. The only other guy... Oh my... I let go of the fucking thing. I walked forward instead of... No. Shit. Fuck it, let's boost the equipment. I have to. Because, this is probably going to be the only time because I usually start over. If I want to record it, I'll just start over every time I got 2 losses to them because I always try to get 3 stars. Damn. That's kind of cheating. That's a little bit cheap right there. Oh snap! And I can. That man is kind of cheap with the fucking with the regular balls. That's kind of cheap. I wonder. Let's see. Cause I'm breaking everything he got in his hands and stuff. Oh crap! Blocking doesn't even help. Blocking doesn't help them. I thought it was just gonna. I thought if they was blocking, it would just break their arms. I guess it's because of how tall he is and stuff. Oh snap! He's done for. He's definitely done for. He's definitely done for. He's definitely done for. I thought it would just break their arms. I know. I think it's because it's a physics-based game, so it probably does have something to do with the height of him and stuff like that, because he's arching over their arms and stuff, so he'll probably break their arms, and plus he's way bigger, so with physics he's gonna be able to break their arms and KO them at the same time. Wow, they didn't get a second one off. Well, we saw how the bat works. That was so cheap. I destroyed him with ease because of that. That is cheap, man. Did I get 3 stars for this? Yep, I got 3 stars for this. I think I'm gonna get 2 for this one. That was actually pretty good. This game is pretty solid to me. I wish they had an online mode already. I'm glad got, they got too. So yeah, which is pretty decent. I used to play that game, but I stopped playing it. Yeah, I had it on the old phone, but I'd been deleted off the old phone, so that's why I didn't get it on this one. It wasn't that bad. Yeah, you got rid of the guy who has the knife. As long as you get rid of the motherfucker with the knife, I'm good. There we go. As long as he's out of range, you got. The main thing to learn on here is the ranges. If you know the ranges, you can do pretty well. I was trying to get him to pull out his knife, but I think you gotta be standing perfectly still for him to want to pull out the knife. There we go. This mirror match is. Damn it, I was going headbutt. That's the only thing I could have done was headbutt. With broken arms, that's the only thing I could do was headbutt because this other move involves his arms as well. Yeah. At least we get that ender right there. Oh, that bat is pretty damn vicious, dude. That is a vicious move to have with the bat. That's this game. Yeah. So this was my thing. Metal shield, I think, is kind of like. They just hold up the metal shield. I thought I could on here where you see you should have the holster knife, and you should see back where it says right hand, but it's not on here. And the arena not on here. What they call it, watchtower, right? It's not on there. You got this one right here, ruins. The cliff top. You got the city, forest, the domes or whatever. And you got the watchtower. Which one did I do not do? This one I got it done because it gave me a damn stat. So we'll do this one over. 3 stars. Damn it. Usually I would turn on oh yeah, the airplane mode, where I won't have to be bothered with ads, but I don't really care to see the ads because that's how I found this game. I believe I found this game by ad, you know. There we go. Yeah. There we go, because I knew I could get my helmet break and still take him out. There we go. There we go. I just kept on pressing that punch because I was like, dang it. Yes. Oh, I blocked him and then I headbutted him. Yes. Yes. Try something. Oh, broke his arms and knocked him back. Yes. That rematch was worth it. And then I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that with the freaking boss one. That's what makes this game so weirdly balanced. Is that if I had went back and tried to do the boss one like I just did that one, it wouldn't have worked. Because the boss character, he doesn't have the headbutt. If he can't use his arms, but he does have the flying knee. But the flying knee will make him back up into that goddamn wall thing. Because I think we're not going to play it, but I think that was the one with the wall. Yeah, see, he got that fucking thing behind him. So to do the flying knee, you're going to damage your freaking helmet. Because this helmet gives you one hit to break this helmet, and then there's 2 hits to break the black looking helmet. That metal thing that's on his arm. Let's see let me say, I keep on saying metal thing on his arm. What's it called? It's down here. Oh, shield. So you got the wooden shield that takes 1 hit to break, and it gotta be a hard attack to break it. Like, you know, your tap left buttons where you tap on the left side of the screen twice, or you know, you gotta use a headbutt, or you gotta throw a knife at it to break it and stuff like that. Versus the metal one, where the metal shield will never break, so you get to keep that forever. And you see the helmets right there. You got helmet and you got 2X helmet. So the black helmet is 2 damage. You gotta break it. You gotta hit that helmet twice. And then the regular helmet, the gray one, you gotta hit that one once, as you just saw. This one doesn't have the new stuff, which is a throwing knife and stuff like that. Yeah, I was gonna also do one other thing on here. What the hell is this? Why did this pop up on here? Oh, that's nothing. So let's go back and yeah, this game, ever since I got this phone, this game doesn't want to work no more because my phone keeps on switching from 5G to 4G, and Smash Legends don't work. It'll start up and everything, but it won't start an actual match. So I could go onto the app, but it won't start a match. So I don't know what the hell to do about that. You know, I uninstalled the game and cleared all the data and everything else, and it just won't let me enter an actual match. You keep on saying like connection lost for some fucking reason. I think it's because my phone keeps on switching between 5G and 4G, and sometimes it will say there's no bars or no service, and then it will instantly pop back in. So I don't know what the heck to do about that, but it's whatever. I'll figure it out sooner or later. I wish this phone would only have fucking 5G. Why the fuck do I got 5 and 4G for? You know, I gotta talk to the people about that, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna say ain't nothing they can do about it. Anyway, you seen me play this game before, so let's get into it. Damn. Fuck, I think I spent, because this was at like 30 or 20 something minutes. Damn, did I really just spend like, no, it had to be like 30 something minutes. So I probably did spend about 10 or something, or 15. I don't think I spend that much time. If I do, I'll get a free one. Cool. Let's gear. Alright. I got this now. Car. Why did not register? I pressed jump again. nothing. Alright. Come on, Speed look at that. That's a new high score. I'm gonna keep the girl. I was gonna take that one, but like I'm gonna keep the girl. Yeah. Cause guess what, people? I still can't beat level 16. I can't beat level 16 on her. This shit is just too difficult for me. What I was gonna do on this game? I'm gonna probably end up looking at a YouTube video to see how you pass that or what's the tips for passing that level. But I know how to beat it. I'm not finna try that 1,000 times, man. I'm not finna try that 1,000 times no more. No. We're just gonna leave the game. That's that game or whatever like that. Yeah, we're probably gonna get out of here in a second. Whatever. Like that. So yeah, so all 48 characters are being done and I gotta recreate everybody. Right now, as far as the actual game is concerned, if I go back on to the actual game, we can go on here. Yeah. Go on here to this and stuff and whatnot. These are all the slots and stuff like that. So this is slot 9, but all the slot 9 and slot 8 are my original crafts, and then hold on, I gotta go see some. Yeah, so just about to get out of here. Like I said, I'm gonna restart this or whatever like that. So these are all the new slot. Well, this is all the information you need to know right here. So we have for the new characters, I can only use 8 slot per one because if I use more than 8, I'll accidentally. You can't really use more than 8 per slot without accidentally deleting one from a different slot and stuff like that. So that's why there's 8 of them that I use. Then I use slot 0 when I'm getting ready to start like the championships and stuff like that. For now on, for like I'm getting ready to start picking the characters for like the other stuff. I just save them under slot 0 for they'll be on there. Or I just don't save them under any slot and stuff like that and just end the game and go back into it and they'll be in the correct places and stuff like that. But I try to save them with slot 8 to make it all right. Because what I do is I take the characters who are on, because there's 2 things on here. Let's see. There's 2 things on here. You got this, which is where you see I do P, and these are for, you know, the champions and stuff like that, for the KO, absolute, grappling, double team, PW, MMA, and AOS crafts and stuff like that. And then you got roster, and this just features all the characters, stuff like that. I shouldn't have this on here no more because the roster just stands for what you're gonna see down here at the bottom, which is this basically. This is roster, you know, because this is slot 9, which is the first. Let me pause. So basically, this is the original one. So the first ever 8 characters ever made for AOS versus Pro Wrestling 2. At least when I started decided to do the recordings was these 8 right here, and then these 8 right here for slot 8. So slot 9 and slot 8 are my original 16 characters. That's why I call them the original 16 crafts and stuff like that. And then slot 1 was the first of the newest characters I made. And then slot 2, I made these. slot 3. I made these, and the final one is right here, which is slot 4, where I made these. All these other screenshots are old, super old. Like if I put this like this and scroll down, you see how old they are. You know. Well, no, they were extra old, but now I forgot I re-screenshotted them and stuff like that, so they're newer. And this is from here. Yeah. But they are pretty old. I have been re-screenshot them. That's my fault. That's my fault. I got pause again. Yeah, because as I said before, you know, slots 1 through 7 are going to be used for the newer crafts, and like slot 5, 6, and 7, I was going to see about people sending in crafts, and they can just basically just send me everything for the crafts and stuff like that, as we can see with the game and stuff like that. That's why I was going to go in the game real quick. I did this before, but might as well do it again on this video. So I'll showcase the whole entire game basically, because like I'm steady recreating the characters. They're not my main priority, as you can see. You know, in certain ones they get like different outfits too, but they got their original one, the default one with the game as well. So you got that. He had one with his shoes or whatever, or blue, decided to give me one where they're all red and stuff like that. You know, like that one. This is the other one. I gotta start doing this. You know, that's Justin Liger, Samurai, stuff like that. That's Hayabusa. I'm gonna give him his stuff because he's a Naruto champion. This guy's in the good stuff right there. What's that? Sakuraba right there. Give him that. Yeah, man. I can tell what this stuff is. And if they got like a certain song, theme music, teachers' jackets and shit like that. They jackets. With my own videos, as I just said, like we could go out of this and go to my characters and stuff like that that I created right here. Let's go on to it and yeah, let's just go on to it. We're going to just pop the old one. I don't mind. That's my favorite character anyway. So like, look, this is just me looking at it. See, I can see these 6, and then I'll put these stuff down. Then I can see these. I can see these. You know, I'll probably have to go back slightly for I can catch what's 13 and stuff like that. But you know, like that. And then I'll move on to the second category. See? Well, I can turn off the sound. Yeah, let's just turn off the sound and it'll go through it and everything. See? And this video is under 2 minutes. All these videos are under 2 minutes when you're doing this. And this is the longest one because this is the pro wrestling and martial arts style of fighting are the longer videos, and the shorter ones are with the shoot wrestling style. You know, shoot wrestling style. Those are the shortest videos because they only got like a handful of attacks for. I'll show you on here. Yeah, I'll show you on here because like. Let's go to this, and I'm gonna change the style from that to, damn it, change it from this to this, which is, that's martial arts, and like, it's the same amount for the grapple, because your grappling is the only thing that really changes. All three fighting styles have the same amount of strikes and ground attacks and high flying attacks, and taunts are just one extra because you got a certain type of stance you could pick for when you do the combination striking for martial arts and for the shoot wrestling. So see, same amount. This one actually has one more. This actually has one more because instead of having, like, you see this is 4 for press grab and press grab again, that's 4, but instead of press grab and strike and have 4, they got 5 because you got strike right here, strike up, strike down, strike left, strike right. Because on here you see strike left or strike right, it's still one grab. So instead of having 8 strong grabs, 8 strong front grabs, you got 4 with 5 strikes. Versus pro wrestling that has 8 strong grapples, which you press grab or grab strike or whatever like that. But they still have the same amount as far as like weak grapples. They both still have 8 weak grapples and stuff like that. And then we can switch over. I'll go to shoot wrestling real quick. It's like if you, damn it, because if you design a shoot wrestling style character, he has 4 strong grapples. See these 4 strong front grapples with the 5 strikes, right? And then he has his submit. He got his finisher, and you got a secondary finisher if you want to, like any other character. But he has only one back grapple move, only one. And you already know the one where you press grab and strike at the same time is the move you want your opponent to use against you when they counter you or steal your finisher. You know, that's what this is right here. Other than that, he got these 2 reversals or 2 counters for when they take your back grapple reversals and counters and stuff like that. Other than that, you got this, which is for when somebody's trying to pull you out of the ring, because they don't have to grapple to bring you out of the ring and stuff like that. They only do the strike when they're on the apron. But when somebody else tries to pull them back in the ring or outside the ring, they got that. You know. So that's what's going on right here. And then you already know these are the strikes to the head and stuff like that. When you're set up in the electric chair position to do the doomsday device. That's what this is for. These are those 3 counters and stuff like that. Because you can't do double team with a shoot wrestler. Shoot wrestlers don't do double team maneuvers and stuff like that. So they don't get to use those type of moves. Yeah, and that's, oh yeah, and after that, your moves and stuff like that. So just use this no matter what type of character you got. Just scroll all the way down with this right here. No matter what character you pick. And scroll all the way down. And then you're going to show me your taunts. I mean, these are your, I call them AI settings. So all this is just going to be shown right here. Or like that. You don't got to go through them. I'll know what they are just by looking. This is the simplest part at the end right here. And then you guys show me what this is. And if my stuff, I always have it like this. 2 for the high flying and 4 for the head. And this is for defense. So this is head, body, arms, legs, high flying, and that's for like attributes as far as like the defensive attributes. That's how my characters are always set up. And then for offense, I usually got high flying. Yeah, all my characters have high flying at a 1 because they rarely use high flying moves. And then everything else, mainly the head and body, be having like 3 or 4, or they may have 5, and then you got like 2 for like either the arms or the legs or both. But the arms and legs always have at least 2 for offense for when they going for submissions and stuff like that, you know. And then you got this. All you gotta do is sit this on here for like 2 or 3 seconds, and then you're done. Because this is just letting me know what you have. Because this is striking, grappling, high flying for when you're in a ready position, when you're standing. And this is for your opponents on the ground or whatever like that. Do you go for strikes, the ground grapples, or do you go for high flying, or do you pick them up off the ground? And the same thing for if you're finishing them off. It's basically the same damn thing. And then you can pick wherever your finisher going to be. You have a list of stuff you can go for, including your, where is that? You can go for your running attack as well. See, these are your running attacks. Because that's what Stan Hansen has. He goes for his running attack to finish off his opponent and stuff like that. And I believe those are your submissions and stuff like that. And your high flying. Wait, is that high flying down there at the bottom? That gotta be high flying because there's 3 of them right there. And these are submissions. So finish your opponent off. Let me see something. I'm gonna give my character. Let's see. I'm gonna give him 1 right here, and then right here I'm gonna give him a 2. No, I'm gonna give him a B. Yeah, I'm gonna give them that 4. And I'm gonna save it because I never thought about that. What the heck that's supposed to be? So down here at the bottom. Oh, so this is for when your opponent is laying down, the finisher you use, and then they got 1 for the 1. Where's the 1 for when they're standing? You can't use the 1 when they're standing. No, because these are all the ground submissions, and there should be 8. 1, 2. Wait. Yeah, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you got the head. You got the head when they're facing upward and facing downward, flat, and then when they're sitting up, the head when they're sitting down on their butt, and when they're on their hands and knees, and the same thing for the legs as well. Yeah, so that's what those 8 are. Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the other 4 right there. See, high flying. Yeah, because these are all this. Unless this is supposed to be it right here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. It's the high flying move. But what the fuck is that? What the hell is that supposed to be? I don't know, but they got all of them up here because that's what the move they'll go for when they're trying to end you and stuff like that. That's the move your character will go for when they're trying to end somebody. When you got, because we're doing only simulation matches and stuff like that. So with this stuff, do your character is doing mostly striking or some? Is it always strikes or mostly strikes or neutral where it got strikes and grapples, or is mostly grapples or always grapples? And right here, you got always offense, mostly offense, neutral, offense and defense, which is balance. I keep on saying neutral. Well, neutral also means balance and stuff like that. Or is it mostly defense or always defense? This right here is for the speed of your what the hell is that for again? I got to screenshot it from off of the what's the name to translate the English thing. So yeah, there we go. We can go back out of that and we go here, and it should be on the information. Wow, there we go. Nope, that's not it. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. I was supposed to click the one right next to it. Oh, that's for strike reversal and grapple reversal. You can have it on. The top one is fast, middle one is normal, and the bottom one is slow. All my characters got this set up for fast. So they got fast strike reversal and fast grapple reversal. And then let's go on here. So that's what that is. Fast, fast, normal, slow. And this is for grapple and this is for striking. So my characters are set up like this for those two things, yeah. And this is, I know this is calm, normal, this is stay calm, this is normal, this is aggressive, this is extremely aggressive, and this is high flying. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, aggressive, extremely aggressive, and high flying. Or use flying moves. I just say high flying. And these are taunts. Rarely taunt, normal for taunts, or always taunting. Or often, my bad, yeah. Rare, normal, often. Yeah, I was right. That's it, and that's how you'll send a character to me, because I need to know any and everything, because we're not playing with the characters, we're doing AI, simulated battle, so we're doing computer versus computer only. So, yeah, that's about it, and that's all I want to refer to you with this game and stuff like that. Yeah. Other than that, what else could I say? Oh, this game right here. So this is this right quick, and I'm not finna play because we already done a minute and a half and stuff like that. So I just want to show you I started over. So I have nothing for any of the other things. See, normal and arcade. So we got, see, normal difficulty, hard difficulty. The only thing I'm doing is arcade. And I'm going to make sure I start screenshot this. So right now, I've done 10 stages, which means I completed 81 problems, and they only took 12 minutes and 54 seconds. That's the main thing. Yeah, so I can keep track of it for when I eventually make a mistake. I could screenshot this because before I couldn't really screenshot it because it keeps up with all your history. And I had already did arcade mode like 2 or 3 other times on the very hard difficulty or whatever like that. So that's why I never screenshot these stats, because it would affect with all of them, not just your best one. It goes with all of them for all time when you do this and stuff like that. So I recently started over. I already got done with the first 10 stages. So I'll probably start recording again when I get to stage 25 or something. And then we could just go back to doing that, and I'll probably just do 5 of them. Because I did 79 of them without making a mistake, and my first mistake was on level 80, and it was just a simple 2 numbers in the wrong spot, and it only said I had 1 problem wrong, but 1 problem wrong still means I lose a heart, and I play until I lose a heart, which takes a while. So that game as well. So yeah, just go out of it. So, and I basically, because if we go back on to this right here, go on that, and go here. I'm basically onto this stuff right here, because when I'm testing them, I'm putting them in categories, and so far, these are the only 2 that's on here, because I know that my next character, I have to test them out, which is, I can show you right here, which is T-Race. Yeah, that's the next one. T-Race 17. And my nickname with my birthday and stuff like that connected, And that's this character right here. He's supposed to be going to the MMA division, so I'm going to test him out against against Kyoji. My bad, I'm gonna say Shiro. That's the freaking absolute. So yeah, Kyoji, and like I pick him, then I pick Kyoji versus him in the title match rules and stuff like that. And then you already know I gotta then do his teammate, which is the unstoppable tank. And you know, he's going to the grappling, so that's gonna be Volcon. And then 1, 2, 3, which is the ice. The blizzard ice. My bad. Fuck. I'm not even looking at the words. I'm just thinking of the name of characters. The blizzard ice, him, the vengeful one, Wrath, and this one right here. Oh damn it! I didn't even screenshot the right thing for him. Oh damn, that's not good. That's not good. But I think I know what his stuff is. His stuff is similar to Pumper 01. As far as his other shit. I forgot I screenshot the wrong fucking thing for him. I put a screenshot this shit for him. I ended up screenshotting that. Ain't that about a man? It's whatever. It's whatever. Those three are going to the KO division, so I gotta do their stuff for the KO division. And this guy right here, he's also going to grappling. So Volcon's for him. The other three are for, you know, semi-shield and stuff like that. So, and look how many people are already in grappling. I could click on all of them and stuff like that. There's 24 of them, and I just told you about what? 1, 2, 3 more going on here. So there's gonna be 27 of my crafts who are gonna be in KO division. Primarily, that's gonna be their division where they're not doing team stuff overall. And as far as like people who are in rank or in championships and stuff like that, we got this guy who's no more contender right quick. I think for the absolute, him, and I believe him, and I believe him as well. Yeah, that's about it. 9 of them, right? 9. And we're gonna have 27 overall. So there's 9 of them, right? And I showed you before there was 25 of them, so 24 of them, my bad. So we could press on all of them, and then we could take off these right here. You're gonna have these 15 plus 3 more, I believe. Is it 3 more? Let's see. Yeah, 3 more. That's gonna be 18 characters of that I created that are gonna be used for the KO division, which is probably my most exciting division, in my opinion. Stuff like that, because that focuses on the knockdowns and stuff like that. You know. And you know, qualifier for the KO division is only 3 knockdowns. And then fifth spot chance is 4 knockdown. I mean, not 4, but 5 knockdowns. And then ranking match, no contender match is 10 knockdowns, and it's 15 knockdowns in the title match. You know? Yeah. So that's what's going on with that. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything I want to talk about. And this is a long ass video, but I had 2 videos, so like I kind of caught myself some slack by making this one. So we're gonna leave it on this right here, because this was the main purpose of this video. So that's why I test out my characters now with these instead of them against each other, because if I keep on testing them out against each other, I'm just gonna be improving on the characters. Yeah, it's going to be improving them, but it's not going to be improving them in a way that keeps the game like balanced or this or that, because I'm not doing nothing with them that's not showcasing them against each other. Because I don't need to have like this character good enough to beat this character, but then in turn make him not able to beat a different character and stuff like that. So he can only beat this one, because that's what was happening with the way I was having this set up. I was making somebody good enough to beat this character when he was able to beat these other characters as well. You know, because I'm making them face off with each other and it's switching up the balance of everything every once in a while stuff. So that's why I just test them out against these characters instead. You know, and they go into wherever division I'm gonna put them in and stuff. Yeah. So these are the characters you need to set up your character against. I'm gonna probably put out a video with an updated version of what the match rules are for all 6 divisions, including the, you know, faction of 4 and the cabinets, as well as the fight for gold championship. So all 6 divisions and stuff like that, so you can know what's going on with everything in case you send in a character. But just know these are the characters you're going to be facing off with within divisions if you create a character for a division. And if you want, I may let people send in groups of 3 or 4 or 2 characters if they want to make a tag team or a team for the faction of 3. But if they don't win in the faction of 3 or the cabanas or the tag team, whatnot, you gotta let me know where you want them to go as far as, like, you know, the singles divisions, because there's 5 singles divisions: KO, grappling, PW, MMA, and absolute. And then you got the tag team division, which is the double team division. Then you got the 3-on-3 division, which is faction of 3. And then you got the 4-on-4 division, which is the cabanas. And then everybody eventually gets a shot at Fight for Gold, the 4-man battle royale, where you get to decide which champion from wherever division you want to face off with. If you win the Fight for Gold championship, you get to challenge the champion you're choosing, and that's the final match, because that's best 2 out of 3. That's automatically best 2 out of 3. So you could go against KO, grappling, double team if you can find a tag partner who's on the game, or did you create 2 characters, the PW champion, the MMA champion, or the absolute champion. Alright, so that concludes this video. Let me go out of this. And like I said, hope you enjoy. It's on slot 0. I guess I can save it on slot 0 real quick. And yeah, to the next one later, and hope you enjoy and everything else. And as soon as this video is up, I'm gonna put up the pay-per-view 7 KO the KO title match part 3. Yeah, this was not part 4. It's kind of like an in-betweener, because I wanted to show the progress I made since I made the video originally right here, when I was, because that was just a shitty way of trying to improve my characters by making the crafts face off with each other. Why not make them face off against characters who I can't change their moveset or their AI logic, which is the proper term, not AI sense. That's just what I call it, and stuff like that, you know. Alright, to the next one later. Hope you enjoy.